Hi guys. So yesterday I filmed and I uploaded a video about, well, I live in Southern California, and sometimes when I walk I find dates, little fruits that have fallen off date palm trees that are planted here and there around town. I gather them up and eat them. The seeds are rock hard, and I haven't found a way to get inside them. I've tried baking them and hitting them with a hammer. So what I tried now is I'm keeping them in my milk. Mostly my diet is milk from cow milk and cow cream. So I'll show you, if you look right there, down at the bottom, those seeds, well, those are the date seeds. They're black because they were baked in an oven. I was trying to dry them out to see if I could bust them open once they were dried out. There's actually more of them in there. If I tip that up, you can see there's quite a few, but they don't show up at the side. And I got this funnel, so those have been in there a month, 24/7. I'll tell you, every so often I drink enough of that milk that I get a date seed in my mouth, and they're still really hard. But my idea is that they'll soften, or they may split. I don't know if they're, like a lot of seeds are just two halves fused together, like a peanut shell. I mean, peanuts are seeds. And you can break them open, except these are super strong. But they may split as they sit in this fluid. One thing I forgot to mention is that so I could potentially keep these in a container of, let's say, water, and just keep it in a corner of the room and not drink it, or keep it in the fridge. But that would just take up more space. It'd be more clutter. So one nice thing about this is that I would be storing this milk anyway, but it's doing a second duty or a second job, which is it's presumably softening up those date seeds. I don't, or maybe they'll get moldy and they'll soften up that way. But one way or another, I'll get inside them. When I do drink that milk down, I just take that big funnel and I put new milk in there up high, and just keep drinking, and the seeds stay immersed. Maybe after a while I'll change the jug. Whatever is in there, I'll pour it into a new jug, because these jugs are tough, but they can eventually spring a leak. So anyway, that's something I forgot to mention yesterday, that one reason I like this idea is that it makes a very efficient use of space. Another thing I thought of last night is that I don't know if this kind of date is even for sale in the supermarket with these super hard seeds. But if you wanted to try this, you could. There are other fruits with hard seeds, like apricots, peaches, although I don't know if the peach seed in the middle of the peach would fit through the nozzle of a milk container, but it might. Plums might have a hard seed. There are probably other fruits. So, and it doesn't have to be milk. I mean, you can keep it in any liquid that you might also be drinking. So those are a couple of, I think, additional ideas that might make this more interesting to you. I think it's quite interesting. I'm going to really be interested to see if the date seeds open up, and how they eventually open up, and what they look like inside, what they taste like, how easily whatever's inside separates from the shell. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I can't think of any. I'll probably think of something else. One thing about making videos is after you turn off the camera, you often think of something you forgot to say.